Your Highness. Your Highness. Your Highness.
Get out of here.
Your Highness.
The headache is an affliction that Her Highness was born with. These days, it can only be controlled by careful treatment from the imperial physician. I didn't expect that today, because the Emperor stayed the night at Her Majesty's palace. She would have such a flare-up out of sheer anger.
I heard that for Her Highness's headache, there is a certain folk remedy. Drinking fresh vitality can instantly relieve the pain. The imperial physician is taking so long to arrive. I'm worried that Her Highness, after she is done taking vitality from Mother Gail, will come for us next.
I've raised you all in vain. Hurry and cut! Why are you standing there frozen?
Your Highness.
Cut it! Do you want me to suffer to the point of collapse?
I have. Your Highness. Your Highness.
Please use this, Your Highness.
Your Highness.
You new servant are quite sensible. Clearly born to be a retainer. Do you have any siblings at home? I'll grant them the honor of entering the palace with you to serve me. How about that?
Replying to Your Highness. I did have an older sister. Lucy. It's been 15 years. You can finally leave the palace.
Don't cry, Laura. Although my life in the palace was difficult, I have raised my younger sister into a truly talented woman. Lord Seaton, a compiler of the Imperial Academy, has already agreed to marry you. Once you become his wife, you won't be looked down upon anymore.
Lucy. You were taking care of me in the palace before, and now that you're leaving, I will definitely take good care of you.
Sure. Then I'll just stay by your side and never leave.
Come on, let's go home. What's wrong?
Look at my memory. I was rushing to leave, and I left the token bracelet I wanted to give you back in Bliss Palace. Wait for me for a bit, okay?
Lucy. Never mind. Let's forget it. Let's just go.
How can we do that? I specifically had this custom made for you through the Imperial household. Wait for me.
Hey, Lucy. Lucy.
Your Majesty!
Mother Gail! Today is the day I am leaving the palace. No matter what mistakes I have made, I beg Mother Gail to be gracious and forgiving, and spare me.
Gracious and forgiving?
It looks like you won't be leaving this palace after all. A wretched thing like you. How dare you try to flaunt yourself before me? To seduce His Majesty.
Perhaps. His Majesty saw this servant by accident, but I would never intentionally try to seduce him.
By accident? Are you trying to rub it in my face?
I wouldn't dare. I am merely explaining things to your Highness.
Explaining? Who do you think you are? You dare to give Her Highness an explanation?
I clearly did nothing wrong. Why is it that Your Highness won't even allow me to explain myself?
I was born a lady of noble birth, and now I am the most exalted consort in this palace. You are nothing but a common, lowly servant. It is my benevolence that allows you the opportunity to serve me tirelessly before me. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be fit to polish my shoes.
Your Highness, please do not be angry. It will damage your precious health. Just leave this kind of low-born trash to me, your old servant, to manage.
Handle it well and you'll be richly rewarded.
Yes.
Mother Gail. No, Mother Gail. Mother Gail, my younger sister, is waiting for me outside the palace. I promised her that I would always stay with her. Mother Gail, don't. Don't.
Why pick on anyone but Her Highness? Leave the palace?
I won't dare again.
Today, we'll see just how tough you really are.
I won't dare. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. Mother Gail, I dare not anymore. I dare not.
Leave the palace? Just you?
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Wrong? You want to leave?
Your Highness, I realize my mistake. I realize my mistake. Your Highness. Your Highness, I realize my mistake. I won't leave. Your Highness, I won't leave. I beg Your Highness to have mercy. Don't let my sister know about this. If my sister knows, she will be heartbroken. She will be terrified. She will be heartbroken. Your Highness, I beg you to have mercy. Your servant begs you.
After she is gone, throw her body in front of her sister. Consider this my act of kindness, a gentle reminder to her sister that commoners should know how to keep to their station.
No, Your Highness.
Once I get married, I will bring my sister to live with us. This time, finally, I won't have to be separated from Lucy again. We finally have a home of our own.
Stop. Are you Lucille, Scott's sister?
Yes, I am. May I ask what you require? Lucy. 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 What happened to my sister? What did you do to her?
She's just a corpse now. What more could we possibly do to her? All right. You've seen enough. Take her away and burn her in the open field.
Lucy, let's go home. Lucy, let's go home. Lucy, where are you taking my sister?
Go now.
Let her go.
Impudence. We are right outside the Imperial City, in the restricted area. How dare you shout here?
If we are right outside the Imperial City, then why are you treating human lives like dirt?
It was because your low-born sister was shameless, insisting on flaunting herself before the Emperor. Her Highness, the noble consort, only administered a small punishment as a warning. Just blame your own sister. She was lowly and cheap.
That's impossible. My sister has been in the palace for over 10 years, always staying in her lane. She couldn't have done that.
Her Highness says she was seducing, so she was seducing.
What gives noble consort Amber the right? Just because she is the Emperor's favorite concubine? Just because her lineage is nobler than others? So she gets to wantonly trample on others' dignity and arbitrarily decide their fate?
You are awfully bold. How dare you criticize Her Highness? Strike her. Strike her. Beat her senseless. Beat. Hit her hard. Beat. Hit her with all your might. Beat her up. Hit her hard. This is an outrage. Beat. Hit her harder. Stop.
This isn't fair. It's not fair.
Not fair? This is the palace. And Her Highness is the law here. As for you, when you can stand up to the noble consort, only then can you speak of fairness. Take the body away and burn it. Move out! Her Highness commanded that the
Lucy.
maid, Lucille Scott's
Lucy.
crime is unforgivable.
Lucy. Lucy.
She must die in the palace and never leave the palace for all eternity. Never leave the palace for all eternity.
Lucy. 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 Lucy.
Lorraine, let's leave. The Imperial Palace has never been a place where logic prevails. I will still marry you as promised.
You should go. Our engagement is off now.
Your marriage is what your sister wished for above all else. You cannot bring back the deceased. The living must learn to look ahead.
Some things I can do, some things I can't. Since no one will give me justice, I will fight for it myself. Since no one will give me fairness, then I will inscribe the word fairness upon this palace. Ever since my sister's passing, I, your servant, I have no family left.
Why do I feel like you look so familiar? Well, you servants all look alike. You're all just born to serve. Starting today, you will serve me closely alongside Mother Gail.
Thank you, Your Highness. One day, I will make you remember my sister. The one you wrongly harmed and scorned, who couldn't even rest in peace after death.
Reporting to Your Highness, Physician Jones has arrived.
I feel much better now. Send Physician Jones away. As for you, fetch me a cup of tea.
Yes.
You go see Physician Jones off.
Her Highness asked me to make tea.
Don't think that serving Her Highness closely makes you suddenly my equal. Remember this. From now on, When you handle tasks, you must take cues from me. Otherwise, you will regret it. Hurry up!
Physician Jones, please allow me to see you out.
Please remember not to neglect Her Highness's health.
I believe Her Highness would not easily suffer from a headache. I have heard that pregnant women are at their weakest. Could it be that Her Highness is... Physician Jones, this is wonderful news. Thank you for the reminder, Physician Jones. I will return immediately to tell Her Highness the news.
Do you have some good news, Lorraine?
Lorraine, look at you, seeking praise. Could it be that Her Highness is pregnant?
Shh. Keep your voices down. You must keep this quiet. I'm going to tell Her Highness the news.
Your Highness.
That old witch, the Empress. She is so old, but still trying to steal the Emperor from me.
Your Highness.
Your Highness, I might have a way to snatch the Emperor back from the Empress. Congratulations, Your Highness. Such wonderful news. I just heard Physician Jones say with his own mouth, the reason Your Highness has been suffering from headaches is because you are pregnant with the dragon heir, which is why you feel weak.
Is that true?
It is true. Once Your Highness relays this news to His Majesty, even the Empress will have to come and pay respects to your sacred body.
No wonder. I feel so fatigued today.
Your Highness, I was the maid who just saw Physician Jones out. Physician Jones actually said that.
How dare you! Don't speak in front of Her Highness without permission.
Mother Gail, I am truly delighted by this news. You shall be rewarded.
Serving Your Highness is this old servant's duty. However, this maid is clumsy and impulsive. I fear that in the future, she might cause trouble for Your Highness. Fortunately, I have an older male relative. He is also getting old, so it is time for him to have a companion. My older male relative is an old hand in the palace. If he trains this maid for Your Highness, she will serve you wholeheartedly later on.
Your Highness, I do not want to be forced into an arrangement.
You are my servant. You must do whatever I say. Besides, you just said it yourself. You have no family left now. Well, now I bestow upon you a family member. You should be thanking me for this.
Hurry up and express your gratitude.
Thank you for your generosity, Your Highness.
Lorraine, you are definitely done for this time. Doesn't everyone in the palace know that Mother Gail's adopted brother, relying on the Empress Dowager's chambers, is always volatile and unpredictable towards other servants?
Just last month alone, Mother Gail's adopted brother battered several maids to the point of severe harm.
It's true that someone tonight is going to be assigned to Mother Gail's adopted brother. But that person is definitely not me. It's Mother Gail herself.
Do I look good?
Marvelous.
The Emperor has arrived. The Empress has arrived.
Your humble concubine greets your majesty.
Since my beloved consort is carrying a child, you do not need to adhere to these elaborate formalities.
Thank you, your majesty. I'm unwell today. I hope your majesty will not blame me for this.
Amber, If you truly is pregnant with an heir, that is a great, joyous event for the palace. I am only capable of offering rewards. Why would I blame you?
Physician Li, come check the pulse of noble consort Amber carefully.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Now that you are pregnant, you must be cautious and careful.
Today's events were all due to my negligence. I ask your majesty to punish me. However, thankfully, the empress called your majesty away today. I miss your majesty so much that it disturbed the fetus, and only then did I realize that I had long been carrying your majesty's little heir in my belly.
Since Physician Jones confirmed my consort is pregnant, why did he not tell me personally?
Reporting to your majesty, Her Highness had just recovered from a headache and was extremely frail. I felt that Her Highness's headaches were quite peculiar, so I consulted Physician Jones. I truly never expected that it would be exactly as I suspected. Congratulations, Your Majesty.
You are a capable attendant. I will instruct the imperial household to promote you to supervisor of Bliss Palace.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Reporting to Your Majesty, judging from the pulse, the noble consort is not pregnant.
What did you say?
That's impossible. How can this be?
Not pregnant?
Noble consort Amber's pulse is calm and smooth. There are indeed no signs of pregnancy.
How is this possible?
Not pregnant?
The noble consort's pulse is calm and smooth. Indeed, there is no sign of pregnancy. However, I must congratulate noble consort Amber. According to this pulse, if she follows a regimen, it's unlikely her headaches will return easily in the future.
What exactly is going on?
Your Highness, Your Highness. Physician Jones said he had something to congratulate Your Highness about. So I misunderstood. I deserve to die. I deserve to die. I deserve to die. I deserve to die. I deserve to die.
Amber, although you yearn for a child, falsely reporting it is still wrong. Your Majesty, you are consumed by state affairs during the day, and you rarely get a moment's rest at night. Amber failed to verify the facts, yet alarmed the Emperor. Such recklessness must surely be punished.
Your Majesty, please forgive me. I was careless today. I wrongly believed this servant's deceitful words. Your Majesty, grant me pardon.
Since noble consort Amber is suffering from a headache, for the time being, without my decree, just stay in Bliss Palace and rest.
I respectfully abides by your holy will.
Your Highness, I was eavesdropping on what Lorraine and the physician said. Your Highness, it was this Lorraine. She deliberately misled me, Your Highness.
Your Highness, I never said Your Highness was expecting. Everyone in Bliss Palace can testify to this. When Mother Gail was reporting the good news to Your Highness, I tried to interrupt several times. It was Mother Gail who ordered me to keep quiet.
You wicked woman!
Silent. I recall that. You are very keen on arranging a marriage for your sworn brother, huh? Then I shall reward you. To stay with your sworn brother?
No, Your Highness. Your Highness. Your Highness. I deserve to die! Your Highness. Your Highness. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me.
Mother Gail, how does it feel to reap what you sow?
You wicked woman. You set me up.
Well, it seems you aren't completely stupid.
We had no previous grievances. Why are you so cruel to me?
Mother Gail, have you forgotten the wickedness you committed with this bracelet back then?
You are. I remember now. You're that vile woman's sister. How dare you! By order of Her Highness, the Mai, Lucille Scott, shall never leave the palace for all eternity.
I still remember. That night, how you, Mother Gail, abused your power and acted disgracefully. I just didn't expect. You would end up in such a state, too.
You and your sister are both slaves. What is there for you to be so proud of?
I'm proud. Because I am the one standing here now. I'm proud because I can finally take your life and avenge my sister.
You're out of your mind. You're insane. 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 If you take my life, you won't escape punishment either.
Mother Gail has not been a favorite of noble consort Amber for a long time. Do you really think Her Highness would trouble herself over your demise if she's not a fool? Everyone will believe you couldn't stand the mistreatment by your sworn brother and chose to end your life in indignation.
If you take my life, I have Her Highness above me. Are you, you wretch, daring to disrespect the current noble consort?
Why are people classified into various ranks from the moment they are born? Why do some people get to enjoy wealth and high status, yet even their own lives and destiny must be decided by others? Birth is a gift from heaven, not a mistake made by the poor.
Common folk will always be common folk, and masters will always be masters. That is simply the way the world works.
Since the world is like this, and I was born low, I will climb step by step. Even if I have to crawl, I will crawl to the very top. People like me, the common masses, demand fairness and justice, and will pursue the righteous path.
Half a month. It's been half a month and the Emperor hasn't come to see me even once. Tonight, you all go and fetch His Majesty for me. Just say I'm ill.
Your Highness, deceiving the Emperor is punishable by death.
Your Highness, if the Emperor blames us, my whole family will be executed.
Your lives are worthless anyway. What is all this fuss about? If before you pass, you can do something for me, that would be your blessing. A bunch of fools who ask for punishment. Guards! Beat them! Beat them until they agree!
Your Highness, I am willing to go and fetch the Emperor for Your Highness.
Do you see? This is what a good servant should be like. However, you better succeed in this task. Otherwise, those ones will have to perish with you because of your failure.
Don't follow me anymore. I want to walk alone.
Your Majesty.
Alan.
How dare you?
Alan. Alan, you're speaking in the Emperor's tone again. Be careful, the Emperor might punish you.
You.
Don't say another word. The night is quiet, the petals are floating down. If we don't seize this opportunity, wouldn't we be wasting this beautiful scenery? Look. Hurry up.
How long are you going to keep? Dragging me by the hand?
Alan, I told you already. You. Your Majesty.
Which chamber are you from?
Hurry up, the Emperor is right ahead. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Which incompetent servant dares to be so disrespectful to the Emperor? Your Majesty.
It's all right. I imagine she didn't mean to.
Your Majesty. Do I need to investigate this person?
There's no need. I just now saw her head towards Bliss Palace.
Prepare the carriage for Bliss Palace.
Sean.
You're insane. You actually risk your life to attract the Emperor?
It has been half a month since the Emperor visited Bliss Palace, which clearly shows he still holds a grudge against Noble Consort Amber. If I were to invite His Majesty in the name of Noble Consort Amber, not only would he refuse to come, but I would also get into deep trouble. Only by using myself as bait is it the safest course of action.
But have you ever considered, if the Emperor is coming for you, then you're making an enemy of Noble Consort Amber? Noble Consort Amber is spiteful and jealous. She'll surely have you punished severely. Your sister once helped me. I can't just watch you get into trouble. You hide for now. I'll find another way to help you escape the palace.
Since I dared to do this, I'm not afraid of anything. Besides, it's about time I came clean with Noble Consort Amber. This time, I will stand on her shoulders and rise above her.
Your Highness, His Majesty is indeed heading towards Bliss Palace.
Take them away and dispose of them.
Your Highness, you said that if Lorraine brought His Majesty, you would let us go.
Did I say that? Oh, right. I certainly did say that. But now I'm saying I don't want to let you go.
Your Highness, you.
Don't waste your energy. From the beginning, Her Highness had no intention of sparing any of us. We used the excuse of Her Highness's illness to summon the Emperor. If His Majesty finds fault, we would be deceiving the Emperor, and we couldn't escape a swift punishment. If His Majesty arrives, Her Highness will have us silenced by death.
You are absolutely right. Only the mouths of the deceased are the most discreet.
His Majesty has arrived.
Take them away, and make sure it's done quietly.
Stop there.
I respectfully greet your majesty.
What is going on here?
It's just these servants, they are clumsy and useless at serving me. They just made me so angry that my headache nearly flared up. Since your majesty is here, why not stay and sit with me for a while? I just ordered someone to prepare a longan and lotus seed soup. How about a bowl, your majesty?
Wait a moment.
Your majesty,
What mistake did she make?
just now I had a terrible headache, so I ordered her to summon your majesty. I waited and waited, but she didn't come back, so I sent someone to look for her. Only later did I find out that after seeing your majesty, she did not return immediately to report back to me. Instead, she was with a lowlife man, having a secret rendezvous in the palace.
A lowlife man?
Yes. Your majesty, you toil over state affairs, so naturally you wouldn't know how reckless these servants can be. I also didn't expect her to be so brazen. She dared to openly consort with a dirty fellow in the palace. It's a good thing I had people keeping an eye on her beforehand. Otherwise, if your majesty asked about it now, it would be hard for me to deal with. Although the person who followed her couldn't clearly see the low-life man's face, it's enough to condemn her.
What if I am that low-life man, that dirty fellow?
Your majesty, you must be joking with me.
She was just playing and jesting with me. Does noble consort Amber have any objection? What is your name?
My name is Lorraine Scott.
Lorraine Scott? A fine name.
Your majesty.
By imperial edict, Lorraine Scott is conferred the title of Lady Lori.
Why are you still silent? Are you frightened?
I am just worried about the other palace staff who served alongside me under the noble consort. I fear Her Highness will take out her anger on them.
I see you are not only spirited, but you also have a good heart. Don't worry. I will issue a decree to have them all transferred to serve you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
You are no longer a servant. You are my woman. There's no need to be so timid anymore.
Where is the Emperor? I already fainted. Yet the Emperor still hasn't come to see me.
Your Highness, His Majesty granted Endless Palace to Lady Lori, and news just came that the Emperor will be staying in Endless Palace tonight. And also...
Also what?
The Emperor issued a decree that the maids who should have been executed by Your Highness have all been sent to serve Lady Lori. Your Highness, please calm your anger.
Lorraine Scott. You think that just because you have seduced The Emperor, you can be triumphant? There are many people in this palace who have their eyes on the Emperor. The first person in line is the Empress. If the Empress finds out that a servant like you seduced His Majesty, she certainly won't let you get away with it. Go. Tonight, tell Lorraine the story of how she seduced the Emperor, in full detail to Tranquility Palace. I want to invite the Empress to enjoy the tale.
I pay my respects to your majesty.
My lady, my lady, my lady.
Why are you making such a scene? I heard she was just a servant. People of low birth are quite resilient. She will wake up on her own soon enough.
Who does the Empress say is resilient?
His Majesty? Your Majesty. Your Majesty. It's nothing. I just didn't expect Your Majesty would have time today to enjoy the scenery in the Imperial Garden.
Lorraine! Lorraine!
Your Majesty, please, save Lady Lori. Her Majesty has kept her kneeling, here for 1 hour already.
Summon the Imperial Physician.
Yes.
Your Majesty, don't worry yourself. I'm fine.
Is this how the Empress acts as mistress of the inner palace?
Your Majesty, I simply feel that a servant, like Lady Lori, who is of lowly birth, is completely unworthy to attend Your Majesty.
How dare you?
Oh my, what is all this commotion? I greet Your Majesty. Why does Lori look so weak?
I dare not trouble noble consort Amber with worry.
You came from my residence. How can I not be worried? Yes, I was angry at you before. But back then, we lived under the same roof. It's only natural for the tongue to sometimes hit the teeth, isn't it? Your Majesty, if you are angry at me, you should simply come after me. There is no need to wrong the innocent just because of me. Lady Lori's sister passed away young. She is now alone in the world. Your Majesty, how could you be so heartless?
The Empress has been out for a while now. It is time to return.
I'll take my leave.
His Majesty is too biased toward Lorraine, that little servant.
A worthless thing. I have plenty of ways to deal with her. Go and do something for me. Did you really witness her being intimate with another person?
I was following your majesty's orders and was originally going to deliver some restorative supplements to Lady Lori. I didn't expect that from Lady Lori's chambers. There would come such disgusting sounds.
When I returned, I felt that I had been too harsh on Lady Lori. I was planning to send someone over, but I never thought. Move aside.
Lady Lori is still fast asleep.
You insolent wretch. You dare to block the path of His Majesty. And Her Majesty?
How could this happen?
Your Majesty, why would you?
Your Majesty, could it be that Lady Lori is already suspicious? If Lady Lori is truly innocent, why is she bathing at night, trying to hide something?
Search.
Yes.
Your Majesty, what is this for?
Lady Lori, you know exactly what you have done. If you are sensible, you should quickly hand over your paramour. Otherwise, once he is found during the search, your punishment will be even greater.
Your Majesty, how can you slander me so? I have not committed any misconduct.
I didn't expect Lorraine to have some tricks up her sleeve. She actually kept my people from catching him. But in such a short amount of time, even if she managed to knock the person out, she couldn't have sent him away. Soon, they will be caught red-handed.
Reporting to your majesty, within this room, there are no suspicious people.
Your Majesty.
You haven't searched Lady Lori's bath barrel yet.
No.
Lady Lori, if you are truly innocent, you should allow them to search without hesitation. Right now, you are being so secretive. What is it if not a sign of guilt?
Your Majesty, if I had truly been unfaithful to you before, I'm afraid my body would no longer be pristine. But when I served Your Majesty that day, my purity was verified by Your Majesty.
Who knows? When you acquired a lover?
Search.
Your Majesty. Don't.
Your Majesty, the evidence is already clear.
Your Majesty, I know well that everything I have belongs to Your Majesty. So I earnestly request, if a search must be done, let Your Majesty conduct it personally.
Your Majesty, be cautious of deceit.
Your Majesty, can it now be proven that I am innocent?
Is this what the Empress means by catching her red-handed?
How can this be? It's impossible. Lady Lori, if you are innocent, why try to hide it, preventing my people from searching the tub? You clearly wanted to seize the opportunity to frame me.
His Majesty is the ultimate sovereign. How can any other man in this world compare to His Majesty? The reason I did not want anyone from the palace to search this bathtub is because I know well that everything I possess belongs to His Majesty. It's just that I don't understand why the Empress would slander me so.
Your Majesty, she. Your Majesty.
Thank you so much, Your Highness, for helping me last night. If Your Highness hadn't sent someone to eliminate that rogue and given me a heads up, I am afraid.
What rogue? It was just the usual trickery of the Empress. Speaking of which, you are quite capable yourself. To be able to seduce the Emperor with your looks, and even make His Majesty take action and strike that nasty old woman.
Her Majesty comes from a noble background. She is the mistress of this harem. The Emperor will naturally save face for Her Majesty. Only by making the Emperor more and more infatuated with me will he care for me more and turn his anger more towards the Empress.
No wonder you could climb out of slavery and onto the dragon's bed. You are quite capable. In that case, I didn't pamper you for nothing.
What does Your Highness mean?
As you can see, in the presence of the Empress, you and I are no different. As long as the Empress remains above us, both you and I must behave ourselves. But if you join forces with me and we eliminate the Empress together, once I reach the top, your days will naturally improve as well.
But Your Highness, haven't you always looked down on me, thinking I was lowborn and utterly insignificant?
Your background indeed cannot compare to mine, and it is only right that I look down on you. However, if you prove your merit to me, in the future, I will certainly not treat you poorly. The Emperor will have someone else by his side, if you are gone anyway.
Thank you, Your Highness, for the recognition.
Are you really going to team up with noble consort Amber?
Of course I am. If two want to establish myself in the palace, I naturally need to rely on powerful support.
But she...
It's rare that noble consort Amber trusts me.
Did Lady Lori truly say that?
It is absolutely true. Now, Lady Lori is completely loyal to you.
Very good.
Your Majesty, do you have something on your mind?
The autumn festival is approaching. In previous years, the Empress has always overseen the whole event, but recently, she has been increasingly jealous in front of me. I am wondering if I should let noble consort Amber handle it instead?
I know that Your Majesty is still upset with the Empress, but deep down, Your Majesty knows that the Empress is still the most stable mistress of the inner court. I earnestly request that you continue to let the Empress to manage this year's festival banquet.
The Empress treats you that way, yet you are still so generous?
I have always respected Her Majesty the Empress. I hope that just like the Empress, I can share your worries, Your Majesty.
In that case, I shall promote you to Consort Lori. How about that?
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I thought you'd politely refuse, saying that your rank wasn't high enough.
Your Majesty, you're the Son of Heaven, and your reward is providence itself. No matter how important the position is, I can handle it, and will absolutely not embarrass your Majesty.
So you're saying His Majesty agreed to let the Empress continue managing the festival?
That's right.
Well done. Only if we keep the Empress busy will you and I have a chance. On the day of the Autumn Festival banquet, according to the palace ranking rules, the Empress and I must personally make the Emperor a bowl of porridge. At that time, I will recommend you to personally serve the Emperor. And you only need to take the 2 bowls of porridge, and, while placing them before the Emperor, put something harmful in the Empress's bowl. Then this matter will be settled.
Your Highness, plotting against the Empress is a capital offense, which could ruin my entire clan.
Why panicking? Looking like this, how can you accomplish anything great? Don't worry. That day, you just need to act spoiled, and ask the Emperor to have someone check the porridge for poison. The Emperor will naturally be safe. Only by making the Empress fully responsible for regicide will the Empress have absolutely no way out.
Although this porridge was personally prepared by Her Majesty, it still passed through my hands. If Her Majesty turns around and accuses me,
I will take advantage of the Empress being unaware and have someone plant the poison in her Tranquility Palace ahead of time. Otherwise, why do you think I insisted on having her oversee this year's Autumn Festival banquet?
When you're busy, mistakes are bound to happen. Your Highness, you are brilliant.
Since it's a palace feast, you can't dress too shabbily. This dress is made of the best brocade. Take it.
Thank you, Your Highness, for your generous gift. Please rest assured, Your Highness, I will not let you down. I will certainly help you ascend to the position of Empress.
I heard that Lady Lori is now Consort Lori. Your Highness, why are you so good to a dog who has bitten you? Back before? That best brocade is worth a fortune. Does she deserve it?
She thinks. That is a dress from me. Actually, it is a congratulatory gift for her passing on.
Your Highness, you mean?
On the day of the Autumn Festival banquet, it won't just be the Empress's last day. It will be Lorraine's too.
It is rare to be able to steal a moment of peace, to share this time with my beloved concubines, enjoying the autumn scenery, and celebrating the festival.
Since your Majesty is in such high spirits, why don't I, along with the other ladies, recite poetry to entertain your Majesty? It would be a pity not to cherish this magnificent view.
The Empress's suggestion is excellent.
We shall follow the usual custom. We will recite 1 line each, proceeding according to rank. I will take the final line to conclude for all the ladies. Does that sound good?
We obey your command.
Since Her Majesty proposed writing and reciting poetry, then I shall gladly participate. The autumn air is naturally crisp. The leaves fall. The wind is silent.
Well, Your Majesty, look at my memory. How could I forget? Lori is not the same as everyone here. She is not from a noble family or a reputable household. Something like composing and reciting poetry, Lori certainly won't be able to do.
It's all right. Skip Consort Lori. The rest of you, carry on.
After the ruin of the ancient terrace, in the autumn sun, my heart yearns for home.
Every tree is steeped in autumn colors, every mountain bathed in the fading light.
A boat full of autumn scenery, the lake's gleam spreads across 10 miles.
The finest season is still ahead. It's the season of ripe oranges and golden hues. I would hate to dampen your Majesty's spirits, so please forgive me.
Consort Lori, you always manage to surprise me. What a wonderful verse.
I know my family background is humble, but my elder sister was always extremely strict about my education. Since childhood, she hired tutors and masters to teach me at home. I knew how hard my sister worked, so I dared not be slack for even a single day.
Her Majesty. Following tradition, it should be your turn next. However, with Consort Lori being here first and presenting such a magnificent verse, no matter what you offer, Your Majesty, it will certainly fall short.
Composing poetry is simply born of feeling. There is no competition here. While Consort Lori's poem is quite beautiful, if one considers it carefully, there are still elements of crudeness.
If it is born of feeling, then what grounds are there to call it crude? Art should be appreciated by all, whether refined or common. Empress, you should not be so overly harsh.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Have my fine jade-patterned calligraphy brush sent to Endless Palace.
Understood.
Oh dear. His Majesty is so biased.
His Majesty is treating her too well.
Thank Your Majesty for the brush.
That is the brush that was offered to the court just this year.
That brush is utterly priceless. Even Her Majesty hasn't received such an honor. Consort Lori truly lucked out.
The banquet is now fully prepared. I invite the Emperor and the Empress, as well as all the Imperial consorts, to proceed to Supremacy Hall.
Is everything ready?
Your Majesty, rest assured.
That wretch has defied me for far too long. This time, I will ensure she is completely ruined.
Be seated.
Your Majesty, this year, I have prepared a healthy multigrain porridge. It nourishes the spleen and cleanses the lungs. Please savor it thoroughly. A moment later.
Good.
Lori, try not to worry too much. I know you wanted to cook porridge for His Majesty yourself. But rules are rules. In this imperial harem, only the Empress and Imperial consorts possess such a privilege.
Oh? Consort Lori, you also wanted to cook porridge for me?
It was presumptuous of me, Your Majesty.
Since Lori is so thoughtful, how about you serve His Majesty the porridge instead? Your Majesty, what do you think?
Granted.
Your Majesty. One must be cautious about what one consumes.
Amber is indeed meticulous. Guards.
Your Majesty, the porridge on the left is poison.
It's really poisoned.
The Empress tried to harm His Majesty. How dare she? She attempted to attack the Emperor.
Empress, how extremely bold of you to plot against the sovereign.
Noble consort Amber, how dare you slander me with such accusations?
Slander? Everyone present saw it clearly. Lori placed the Empress's porridge on the left, and mine on the right. The evidence is undeniable. Does the Empress still intend to deny it? Your Majesty, I humbly request a thorough investigation of Tranquility Palace.
Search Tranquility Palace.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. I know nothing about this matter. Even if I were incredibly daring, I would never dare to plot against you.
I think you are not only daring, but you have the audacity of 1,000 sons. Not only did you plot against His Majesty yourself, but you also conspired with others to harm the Emperor.
What are you saying?
Consort Lori is your accomplice.
I told you, noble consort Amber couldn't be trusted.
Your Highness, you must provide evidence for such claims. Besides, what reason do the Empress and I have to poison His Majesty?
Your Majesty, it is true that someone tampered with the porridge, but this substance is not lethal. It is, instead, an aphrodisiac.
An aphrodisiac?
Consort Lori, is this why you teamed up with the Empress? Your Majesty, Consort Lori, to ensnare you and conceive an heir quickly, she resorted to such underhanded methods. And the Empress, to win Consort Lori over, even helped her devise the scheme. Your Majesty, by doing this, they completely disregarded your health.
Tell me, when you first met me, did you also use this? Kind of base trickery?
Your Majesty, please be clear-sighted. I swear on my honor, I did not.
You were once nothing more than a dog by my side, a low-ranking servant, a mere slave. How much is your honor even worth?
Your Highness, you come from a noble family. But can you guarantee you are without blame?
You! A base commoner. How dare you question me? Fine. Since you claim you are innocent, do you dare allow an examination to prove it?
I did not do this. Of course I dare.
I see you're stubbornly refusing to face the truth. Your Majesty!
Guards, search her.
Reporting to Your Majesty, no poison was found on Consort Lori.
What did you say? Were the nails checked?
They were all checked, and nothing inappropriate was discovered.
Your Majesty, I know. Her Highness has always believed that I stole your favor, and she has often humiliated me. I can endure all of that. But this time, Her Highness has gone too far. She shouldn't have incited this to slander Her Majesty as well.
You are speaking nonsense. It's clearly—
Clearly what?
Your Majesty, this whole incident is definitely a deception. If Consort Lori and the Empress did not poison the porridge, then where did the poison in the Empress's porridge come from?
Your Majesty, just now, I think I mixed up Her Majesty's porridge and Her Highness's porridge.
Yes. Your Majesty, Her Majesty's is 5-grain porridge, and Her Highness made 5 rice porridge. They were indeed swapped.
How could you be so careless?
Your Majesty? Because the two are similar, I couldn't tell the difference. Please punish me.
Reporting to Your Majesty, nothing poisonous was discovered in Tranquility Palace.
Your Majesty, poisoning is no small matter. I believe it would be safest to search Noble Consort Amber's Bliss Palace as well.
You!
Search Bliss Palace.
Yes.
The ground is cold. Your Majesty, please get up.
Oh, fine. The two of you are working together. You are conspiring to frame me.
Since you serve at Bliss Palace, why are you coming to see me?
Because Your Majesty showed kindness to my older sister.
You are Lucille's younger sister?
When my sister first entered the palace, she was bullied by the older servants. If Your Majesty hadn't stepped in to help, I fear my sister would have. She always speaks highly of Your Majesty's kindness, and she often mentioned you in her letters.
Speaking of which, your sister had. If anyone is to blame, it is Noble Consort Amber for being too aggressive. If I had known that day, had received the news earlier, perhaps Lucille would have.
The departed have passed on. I implore Your Majesty, please stop blaming yourself. I will certainly seek justice for my sister.
You want revenge?
It's not just about revenge. I also want to tell everyone in this imperial palace, all those who are called the common people, that grievances should not be obscured by power.
You are truly an unfortunate child. All these years, your sister's perseverance and endurance in the palace were not in vain. She truly raised a wonderful sister. If you ever need anything in the palace from now on, feel free to ask. I will naturally assist you. Noble Consort Amber has already sent me the news of your promotion. I never expected you would become a lady so quickly.
Noble Consort Amber is so eager to send the news to Her Majesty. She simply wants to cause friction between me and Your Majesty, so she can reap the benefits. Since this is what Noble Consort Amber desires, why don't we show her what she wants? Then, we will just let things take their natural course.
Did the masked person I sent go already?
Please don't worry, Your Majesty.
Go. Find someone to send a message to Noble Consort Amber's side. Just say, I plan to ruin Lady Laurie's reputation. Since Noble Consort Amber wants to win over Lady Laurie, she will naturally know what to do.
I understand.
Noble Consort Amber, you think you are calling the shots? But in reality, you have been a pawn all along.
Reporting to Your Majesty, I just now found poison in Bliss Palace.
That's nonsense. How could there be poison in my palace?
Bring it forward.
Yes.
It's them. They're setting me up.
I can't believe Noble Consort Amber actually hid poison in her clothes. She clearly wanted to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
There's nothing to be surprised about. Amber has been putting on an act for so long. She was just waiting for this moment. Find an opportunity to send this item back to Bliss Palace.
Understood.
Your Majesty.
Imperial Physician.
It is indeed this poison.
I've been wronged. Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
I would never dare, Your Majesty.
Vile woman, the evidence is conclusive. How dare you plead innocence to me?
I am innocent! I was framed by that vixen Lorraine and the Empress. Your Majesty. Have His Majesty come here. I demand to see His Majesty. I am innocent! Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. You actually dare to show your face here.
I have nothing to be ashamed of. So why wouldn't I dare? The one who should feel guilty and scared is you.
This bracelet. If you like this bracelet, consider it my gift to you.
Thank you for your generosity, Your Highness.
Remember to, in a moment, in front of this despicable woman's sister, remind her clearly. Make sure she knows how shameless her sister is. And also make sure she knows the place of a person of low status. Oh, and make sure she knows my strength.
Yes, Your Highness. Oh dear.
No wonder. No wonder I thought you looked familiar back then. You are that awful woman's sister.
She has a name, and her name is Lucille Scott.
You dare to hit me!
You killed innocent people without a thought for their lives. Why wouldn't I dare?
Killed innocent people without a thought for their lives? I did not. It was clearly your lowly sister who had the nerve to seduce the Emperor right in front of me.
You keep saying she seduced the Emperor. Do you have any proof?
I saw it with my own eyes. The Emperor merely glanced at her, and her blatant attempts to draw attention. That is proof enough.
That is your problem, not hers. She has been in the palace for over 10 years. Always working diligently, always walking on eggshells, also that she could complete her term and leave the palace to live her own life. But you ended her life right here in this palace. Even when she was passing away, you never once considered letting her go.
She deserved it. Becus I am, the exalted imperial consort, and she is nothing more than a servant who lives by my favor.
Soon enough. You won't be either.
What do you mean by that?
Because you said it yourself. Plotting against the Emperor leaves no way out.
Noble consort Amber, receive the imperial decree. By the grace of heaven, the Emperor decrees, Noble consort Amber plotted against the Emperor. Her heart is wicked, and her virtue is lacking for her position. Considering her father's merits to the court, only her immediate family will be executed. Noble consort Amber's title is stripped, and she is confined to the cold palace to reflect until her passing. By imperial decree,
Your Majesty, I'm innocent. This isn't real, Your Majesty.
Once, there was another person who desperately begged you, pleading with you to spare her life. Now it's finally your turn to taste this feeling of being disbelieved, of having your fate decided arbitrarily. Tell me, Noble consort Amber, how does it feel?
Impossible! This is not true! His Majesty adores me so much.
You caused the demise of the only relative I had in this world, leaving me completely alone. Then I must ensure that you, too, are utterly ruined, with your entire household wiped out.
Vile woman. I'll strike you down.
I advise you to save your strength. Because my vengeance against you is only just beginning.
You insolent servants! Don't you dare touch me! Let go!
Cut off her hair, put out her eyes, and crush every one of her fingers.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!
Your Majesty.
What goes around comes around. Now your sister may finally rest easy in the great beyond.
This time, I must thank Your Majesty for your strong support.
In a few days, the Emperor will be going to the imperial retreat for a short stay. At that time, you will accompany me there to serve the Emperor closely. If you can seize the chance to conceive a child, your standing in the palace will be secured.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
All right, you must be tired too. Go and rest.
Your Majesty, are you truly planning to promote Consort Lori?
I just got rid of noble consort Amber. Why would I find someone else to cause me trouble?
Your Majesty, you mean...
Since she misses her sister so much, why don't we find an opportunity to send her to be reunited with her sister?
I heard that the Empress is currently in the Imperial study. Having tea and chatting with the Emperor, she must be making a case for you, so you can join the trip to the Imperial retreat.
The women in this palace are all fighting for the Emperor's favor. Even the Empress wouldn't give away something she values highly to someone else.
Are you saying that Her Majesty isn't that kind? Who are you? What business do you have with Consort Lori?
I'm here to save Consort Lori.
Lord Seton.
Lorraine, the Empress intends to harm you.
Before, in the palace, only the Empress and noble consort Amber were equally influential. Now that I've allied with the Empress, to eliminate noble consort Amber, it's natural that the Empress cannot tolerate me. However, I didn't expect Lord Seton, who usually addresses the Empress as his maternal aunt, to actually come and warn me.
You are too naive. The Empress wants to harm you, not only because you are competing for the Emperor's favor in the palace.
Lord Seton, what exactly do you mean by that?
Your sister was actually murdered by the Empress.
Back then, Your Majesty, you ordered someone to steal Lucille's bracelet. I thought she wouldn't come back for it, but who knew that Lucille really did return to Bliss Palace to retrieve the bracelet? Your Majesty, you truly have brilliant foresight.
I heard that bracelet was an engagement gift for her sister. She treasures her sister so much, she will naturally go back for it. Right now, the Emperor is inside Bliss Palace, and with Lucille's face, it won't be hard to catch his eye.
Your Majesty, a messenger from Bliss Palace just arrived. Lucille Scott is gone.
How useless. She couldn't even manage this simple task. It was such a bother for me to bestow favor on her before. What a waste of time.
Lorraine, come away with me. I'll take you away to a new life.
No, we can't. The palace guards are too strict. Leaving the palace won't be easy.
I've already bribed the night guards. At Gate of Obedience, it will be absolutely foolproof. Lorraine, I know you're hurting, but Her Majesty has great power and a cruel heart. You cannot triumph over her.
But what about my sister if I leave? What about her vengeance?
Lorraine, your sister loved you so much. She wouldn't want you to become a slave to hatred. If her spirit lives on, she surely wants you to live a good life. Lorraine, please let me take you away. Lori. I'm Jillian Seaton.
All right. I'll go with you.
Tonight, at midnight, I will be waiting for you.
Are you saying that Consort Lori willingly suggested running away with you?
Your Majesty, Consort Lori was blocking the palace gate just now. She said entering the palace was a situation she was forced into, and now she wants her freedom back.
Your Majesty, you should know that before Consort Lori entered the palace, she's engaged to my cousin's son. Later, she broke the engagement to pursue status by entering the palace. It seems she has accumulated enough money here in the palace and no longer wishes to be bound by the inner court.
What does she take me for?
Please, Your Majesty, calm your anger. Your Majesty, since you cherish Consort Lori so much, how could Consort Lori heartlessly leave Your Majesty? Perhaps it was my cousin's son who misunderstood Consort Lori's intentions.
Tonight at midnight, you and Consort Lori will keep your scheduled meeting. I will be waiting for you at Gate of Obedience. When we catch them red-handed, we'll see how she tries to explain herself.
It's the hour of midnight. Lord Seaton, I'll hand the person over to you now. After you safely leave the palace, I will set Endless Palace on fire. At that time, Consort Lori will sadly perish in the blaze.
Don't worry, I won't let Lori down. Lori? Lori, I will be good to you.
Stop the carriage ahead.
Lori, hold on a moment. I'll go check. Your Majesty, Consort Lori is in the carriage.
Bring the person out of the carriage.
Consort Lori, I can't believe you would actually do something like this. His Majesty has shown you so much affection. How dare you hurt him this way?
Since you dared to do it, there's no need to hide it anymore. Show your face. Who are you?
Your Majesty, I am just a maid from Endless Palace. Lord Seaton suddenly showed up today wearing servant clothes and broke into Endless Palace. He was threatening to take his own life, demanding Consort Lori elope with him. Consort Lori was so terrified that she didn't know what to do. Not wanting her private matter to alarm your Majesty, she asked me to explain the situation to Lord Seaton. But Lord Seaton, without giving me a chance to speak, forced me into the carriage.
You're lying. I didn't.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Regarding Lord Seaton breaking into Endless Palace tonight, not only can I testify, but everyone else in Endless Palace can also bear witness.
I didn't do it. That's impossible.
Guards, take Julian Seaton to the Imperial dungeon.
Your Majesty, have mercy on me, Your Majesty. I wouldn't dare, Your Majesty.
Let's go.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Julian has always been known for his integrity and his upright character. He would never do such a thing. I fear there's more to this story.
Are you saying that Consort Lori framed Julian Seaton?
Or perhaps, Consort Lori originally intended to coerce Julian into helping her leave the palace, but then changed her mind at last?
Preposterous. If it were Consort Lori who forced Julian to leave the palace, she would have been utterly determined. How could she possibly change her mind suddenly? And there would have. He's been no need to find a maid to involve with Julian. Furthermore, I have already sent people to investigate. Today, Julian Seaton was indeed wearing palace uniform and quietly entered Endless Palace.
Your Majesty, this...
Consort Lori is here.
I pay my respects to your Majesty.
You ruthless and vicious wretch. How dare you show your face to His Majesty?
Are you all right? You didn't get burned, did you?
Your Majesty, I truly do not understand what Her Majesty is saying.
Don't you dare put on that pretense in front of His Majesty. No matter how many tricks and schemes you try to pull, the fact remains that you and Julian were once engaged to be married. Julian was first coerced and used by you, and then later betrayed by you. Why did the poor, honest Julian have to be framed by you like this?
Your Majesty, it is true that Lord Seaton and I were engaged. However, before I entered the palace, I had already broken off the engagement with him. If I truly held feelings for Lord Seaton in my heart, why would I have ended the engagement? Moreover, Your Majesty is benevolent and virtuous, and adored by all people. I am so busy admiring Your Majesty. How could I possibly sneak out of the palace with someone else?
Tell me. Am I really as good as you say?
From the perspective of me, Your Majesty's grace is boundless.
I believe you then. Why are you crying?
Your Majesty, Consort Lori is nothing but a hypocrite, a wolf in sheep's clothing. You must not be deceived by her sweet words.
Silence.
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. After all, Lord Seaton is the Empress's cousin's son. It is only natural for the Empress to plead on his behalf.
No wonder, even with the facts laid bare, the Empress still refuses to admit it. I almost forgot. Julian Seaton still has to call you aunt. Since the Empress cannot manage her junior relatives, then I shall give you a hand. Guards, deliver my decree. Strip Julian Seaton of her position, banish him to the borderlands, and he shall be a slave forever.
Your Majesty.
Aunt, save me. Aunt, you promised me that if I succeeded in that matter, you would promote me to the Ministry of Revenue. Now that the task is unfinished, you can't just abandon me, Aunt.
Lord Seaton, you don't need to shout. Her Majesty is currently in a difficult situation herself.
It's you? Why are you here? Did you come to gloat at my misfortune?
That's right. I came here specifically to gloat.
You?
While I'm here, let me tell Lord Seaton. The reason your scheme didn't work on me. It's not because Lord Seaton's acting wasn't good enough, but because when I decided to walk this path, I stopped trusting anyone. 1 year ago, Lord Seaton, you had no complaints when I broke off our engagement. Ever since that moment, I've been suspicious of you.
What? Did it truly inconvenience you to agree to be engaged to Lucille's sister?
Aunt, that Lorraine may be well-read, but in the end, she is still a low-class person. In the future, I intend to follow Aunt's lead and achieve great success. To marry a low-class person as my principal wife.
Why are you so agitated? Who said that if you agreed to the engagement with Lucille's sister, that Lorraine would actually marry you?
What do you mean, Aunt?
I hear the sisters share a deep bond. If Lucille manages to secure the Emperor's favor that day, Lorraine will surely enter the palace to keep her sister company. Conversely, if Lucille turns out to be useless and meets a terrible end at the hands of Amber, then Lorraine will surely break off her engagement to avenge Lucille.
So, Aunt, you had everything calculated long ago.
But you must agree to this marriage. Only in this way, whether it is Lucille or Lorraine, they will both be deeply indebted to me. In the future, this will be my bargaining chip to demand favors.
There is no such thing as an unprovoked dislike, nor is there unprovoked affection. I insisted on breaking the engagement before, which damaged the reputation of Lord Seaton, yet Lord Seaton agreed to it so readily. If we truly have nothing to do with each other afterward, then I certainly judged a gentleman's intentions, with the heart of a petty person. If Lord Seaton ever faces difficulty in the future, I, Lorraine Scott, will certainly go to great lengths to help you. If Lord Seaton was already a tool of the Empress, then the Empress would definitely make Lord Seaton reappear to lure me into her scheme.
Lorraine, you are so cruel.
I'm cruel? If I were, I would have already been utterly destroyed. And if I weren't ruthless enough, this world would begrudge me even a shred of justice.
Criminal Julian Seaton, it's time to depart for the frontier.
Lorraine, I was wrong. I truly know I was wrong, Lorraine. I didn't mean to go against you. It was all Her Majesty who incited me to act. Please forgive me, just this once, okay? I promise you, I will dedicate myself completely, starting over with you.
Dedicate yourself completely? Start over? Lord Seaton, that joke of yours is not funny at all. However, since Lord Seaton and the Empress are such close relatives, there is indeed something you can do for me before you leave.
What is it?
Consort Lori sent someone to deliver a gift to Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, Consort Lori is trying to soften the blow with a sweetener after dealing a harsh one.
Although she escaped this time, she must have witnessed my capabilities. She is probably sending gifts to seek peace. Open it and see.
Consort Lori is incredibly bold. I will go tell the Emperor immediately.
Keep your composure. That scoundrel, Lorraine, thinks she can provoke me like this? In reality, she has personally delivered evidence right into my hands.
Your Majesty. It is daytime now. It's not appropriate.
With I here, no one dares to question you.
Your Majesty, someone just came from Tranquility Palace saying that Her Majesty suddenly fainted.
What?
Your Majesty.
Why would you suddenly faint out of nowhere?
Your Majesty, you must deliver justice for me.
What kind of justice do you want I to deliver?
Your Majesty.
Who did this?
It was Consort Lori who sent someone to deliver this to Her Majesty. She said she knew that Julian was Her Majesty's adopted son and purposely severed his hands to leave Her Majesty with a keepsake.
Consort Lori actually did something like this?
Your Majesty, regarding the last incident, even if Julian was at fault, however you punish him, he only got what he deserved. But Consort Lori shouldn't kick someone when they are down.
Your Majesty, for Consort Lori to do such a thing, it is easy to imagine how malicious her heart is. She clearly does not respect the Empress, who was appointed by Your Majesty, in the slightest.
If this was truly done by Consort Lori, she certainly deserves to be punished.
Your Majesty, why are you—
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Does it hurt?
My hand does not hurt, but my heart aches. I worry about you.
Why is this happening?
Your Majesty.
My love, what is it? Who has upset you?
Your Majesty. I saw there was blood on the road leading to Tranquility Palace.
I imagine it must be the Empress, who ordered the purchase of live poultry again. When she has nothing to do, she likes to prepare food herself.
I truly hoped that I was being overly suspicious, so I discreetly investigated. I discovered that Her Majesty went to the dungeons. It seemed she also took out something stained with blood.
The dungeons? Guards! Summon the head jailer.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Just now, did someone go to the dungeons?
That jade pendant feels so smooth and warm. It clearly looks like it is worth a fortune. Wouldn't giving it to him just be letting him off easy?
Anything Her Majesty bestows will only bring trouble if kept. It's better to do a good deed when it costs little.
That person covered their face with a cloak, and I could not see clearly. However, before that person left, they gave this to me.
This jade pendant. I once saw it in Tranquility Palace. So it was the Empress.
I respectfully take my leave.
Your Majesty, don't overthink this. Perhaps Her Majesty went to the dungeon to visit Lord Julian. Or maybe Her Majesty accidentally met someone in the dungeon.
You are just too kind-hearted, always thinking of others.
I always think of Your Majesty, too.
Your Majesty, someone just arrived from Tranquility Palace, saying Her Majesty suddenly fainted.
What? At first I didn't understand, but now I finally get it. The Empress, from the very beginning, has been setting up Consort Lori.
Your Majesty, I didn't do it.
Your Majesty, since Her Majesty truly fainted suddenly, then her pulse and other signs must be different from a normal person's. Why don't we have a physician come take a closer look?
Empress, you have deeply disappointed me. In a few days, Consort Lori will accompany me for a short stay at the Imperial Retreat. You will remain here in the Tranquility Palace and reflect upon your actions.
Your Majesty. That hateful woman calculated all of this from the very start, just waiting for me to fall right into the trap.
Please curb your anger, Your Majesty.
I underestimated her. Compared to that failure, Lucille, she certainly has some skill. But she thinks that by keeping me in the palace, she can have His Majesty all to herself?
Your Majesty, you mean...
Go tell the Crown Prince. Tonight, he must personally deliver the soup to His Majesty. My son is the Crown Prince of this land, the Emperor's legitimate heir. If he only acts sweetly and asks to accompany him, His Majesty will absolutely consent.
The journey must have been exhausting. Your Majesty.
My beloved consort, are you feeling concern for me?
Your Majesty, you're always teasing me.
Father, I just picked these. Please try them while they are fresh.
Very good.
Father, I heard the scenery around this retreat is particularly exquisite. If Father has some time, I would like to accompany you right now to look around.
All right, it is kind of you to show such devotion.
Father, let's go quickly.
Aren't you going with them?
They are having a tender father-son moment. No matter how favored I am, I'm still an outsider. It's better for me to take a step back now and then.
Your Majesty, why are you smiling so happily? Is everything going well with the Crown Prince?
The Crown Prince wrote to me, saying that His Majesty has been traveling and having fun with him, and for several days he hasn't gone to see Lorraine.
Congratulations, Your Majesty.
As the saying goes, love me, love my dog. With the Crown Prince keeping His Majesty entertained, when His Majesty returns to the palace, he surely won't hold this against me anymore. When that time comes, I will definitely make Lorraine regret crossing me.
Stop it. Why are you hitting him?
Reporting to Consort Lori, the second prince was being disruptive, insisting on being an eyesore in front of the crown prince.
Your Highness, the second prince, Micah, is a bastard born of a foot-washing maid from this estate. The maid passed away shortly after giving birth to him, and ever since his birth, His Majesty forgot about him here at this estate. Your Highness, you shouldn't waste your energy on someone like this.
Just because his birth mother was a maid, you look down on him and even call him a bastard? Just because he appeared in front of the crown prince is allowed to insult him so carelessly? Move aside. Are you all right?
Thank you for saving me, Consort Lori. Consort Lori, you always like to meddle.
The crown prince and the second prince are siblings, so why must the crown prince make things so difficult for him?
Father, rank dictates respect. I am your legitimate son, and every word and action of mine represents you. If that thing born of a foot washing maid walks next to me, wouldn't that damage your authority?
Your Majesty, the crown prince is silver-tongued. It's clear that the empress has raised him exceptionally well. However, the second prince, who is also your Majesty's son, If Prince Micah's birth mother were still alive, she would definitely help your Majesty, to guide him diligently.
Go treat your injuries first. Dine with me this evening.
Thank you, Father, for your concern.
What are you looking at, Prince Micah?
From childhood until now, Consort Lori is the first person who has helped me. Everyone else thinks I am of low birth.
If that's the case, I am of the same low status as Prince Micah's birth mother. But now, everyone who sees me must respectfully address me as Consort Lori. While one should know one's place, you must not put yourself down. As long as you are willing to work hard, in your background is just your past. It is not your failure. Remember this. The crown prince is the emperor's son, and similarly, you are also the emperor's son.
Yes, I will remember Consort Lori's words.
Let's go. We still have to dine with His Majesty.
Eat.
Father, please try this.
Here.
Father, before coming to the retreat, my essay was again praised by Master Webb.
Well done.
I remember Micah is around my age. It is time for him to learn to write essays too. I just wonder, how is Micah's writing?
The crown prince is in the palace, with Grand Tutor Webb personally instructing him. His scholarship is naturally exceptional. However, Prince Micah has been kept at the side palace since birth. The education he received naturally cannot compare to that of the crown prince.
Just a good-for-nothing. Consort Lori, you don't need to cover for him here. Otherwise, ask him. Does he dare to compete with me in front of Father? Go on. What are you scared of? Here.
Let's eat.
Your Majesty, please try this one.
You should eat some too. Which one do you want? All right.
A maid's son is just a lowlife.
His Majesty hasn't said anything yet. Why is the Crown Prince so impatient?
You lowly woman. You'll get what's coming to you in a moment.
Excellent, excellent. Prince Micah's composition brings me great satisfaction.
Since Prince Micah has won, Your Majesty, you shouldn't be stingy with the reward.
My dear, you think of everything. Guards, present the celestial jade I brought from the palace to Prince Micah as a reward.
It seems that Your Majesty's descendants all inherited your natural brilliance, regardless of who their mother is. Prince Micah, why aren't you leaving yet?
I have a question that I would like to ask Consort Lori. How did you know that I would definitely win against the Crown Prince?
Prince Micah's hands are covered in calluses. As a scholar myself, I naturally understand the formation of these calluses and the immense effort behind them.
But when I was at the retreat, I often heard people mention that the Crown Prince is always highly praised by Master Webb.
That's because they all believe the Crown Prince is of noble birth, and no one dares to cross him. When facing power, even the Grand Tutor himself cannot escape convention. It's getting late. Prince Micah, you should go back and rest. His Majesty will be returning to the palace tomorrow, and you need to see him off.
Am I allowed to?
Don't worry. If I say you can, then you can.
Thank you, Consort Lori.
The Crown Prince has always looked down on the second prince. If the Crown Prince finds out that he went to see the Emperor off without permission, won't that?
I exactly want the Crown Prince to challenge the second prince. Because only this way can the Emperor's heart soften. Only then will Prince Micah be able to escape this residence that feels like a prison.
You want the second prince to return to the palace? But even if that happens, without the support of his birth mother, he still cannot avoid the fate of being bullied.
Now the Empress is using the Crown Prince to try and gain the upper hand. Through the children, there are so many consorts in this harem. Yet there are only the Crown Prince and Prince Micah. It seems that if I want to bear an imperial heir, it won't be easy. It would be better that Prince Micah and I support each other and fulfill each other's goals. How can anyone truly walk in another's shoes? If you want to change the injustices of this world, only those who reach the top and have tasted suffering can completely curb the spread of might makes right.
Standing guard here so early in the morning? Are you trying to curry favor with Father again?
I just wanted to see Father off.
You think that just because Father praised you a few times, you have the right to stand before me? Let me tell you, when you are in front of me, you will forever be reduced to begging on your knees. Get him out of here. Don't be such an eyesore.
Let go of me.
What are you doing? Come here.
Consort Lori, I'm fine.
The Crown Prince is the future ruler of the nation, and should naturally be able to tolerate all differences. How can you not tolerate your own brother?
Who do you think you are? To lecture me? A low-born woman. Disgusting offspring. A low-born woman. Even if the two of you stood together, you'd only be fit to polish my shoe.
Crown Prince, you're simply bullying others, relying on your wan, noble status. But status is something given to you by others, and similarly, others can take it away from you. Crown Prince, you may be full of knowledge, but do you not even understand the simple truth that even the greatest fortunes change hands, and nothing lasts forever?
How dare you!
Why all this loud clamor?
Father, Consort Lori and Micah have joined forces to bully me, and they even ridiculed me. Said, sooner or later, my mother and I will be replaced by them.
Father, Consort Lori and I have never said such things. It is the Crown Prince.
As the Emperor's legitimate son, how could I possibly take advantage of my position? To pick on the weak?
Consort Lori, regardless of the details of the incident, as the elder, you should encourage harmony, not constantly increase conflict.
Your Majesty, you're right. This is my fault. But actually, I am only trying to speak out for your Majesty.
Consort Lori, you're a mere woman. How dare you say you're trying to speak out for my father?
The jade pendant Father gave me?
Your Majesty, I believe that. Even if the Crown Prince keeps humiliating the second prince, he should not ruin something gifted by your Majesty like this. I have seen it with my own eyes, and it pains my heart.
I judged you too quickly. You have suffered a great injustice.
Since it concerns your Majesty, I do not feel wronged at all. I am just heartbroken for Prince Micah. He only got to spend a few short days with your Majesty, and now he must part with you again. He can't even hold on to the items you bestowed upon him. I humbly request your Majesty to adopt the second prince as my own, and I will surely take him back to the palace and raise him well, to share your Majesty's burdens.
I grant your request.
Thank you, Father, for your grace.
Rise. You are so thoughtful. I don't know how I should reward you. After you return, move out of Endless Palace and move into Spring Palace. That is closest to me.
Father, you must be weary from your long journey. It is not suitable for you to eat anything too rich or greasy back.
After you have settled into the palace in a few days, you will join the Crown Prince to attend the lessons taught by Master Webb.
Thank you, Father. I promise I will not allow you or Mother to be disappointed.
Rise.
Your Majesty, you must also try this dish.
A dish chosen by Consort Lori. It is bound to be pleasing to my taste. Let's eat.
Well, am I beautiful?
Absolutely. This entire table of dishes was personally prepared by Your Majesty. Soon, when His Majesty and the Crown Prince arrive, they will certainly be delighted.
The Crown Prince is the Emperor's only legitimate son. After His Majesty returns from the retreat, he will naturally be accompanying the Crown Prince and coming to see me, the Empress.
Yes.
Greetings, Mother.
Why are you alone? Where is your father?
Father.
The imperial decree has arrived.
No wonder the Emperor did not come. It must be that during this time, Crown Prince earned merit by accompanying His Majesty. As soon as His Majesty returned, he hastened to issue a decree granting me rewards.
By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees. Prince Micah is diligent and studious, and possesses extraordinary intelligence. I hereby permit Prince Micah to return to the palace to study with the Crown Prince, under the tutelage of Master Webb. Respect this.
Why is Prince Micah returning to the palace?
Father. Father has already permitted Micah to be adopted by Consort Lori.
What did you say?
I pay my respects to your majesty.
Lori, you're here to pick up Prince Micah from his studies?
The Emperor entrusted Prince Micah to me, so naturally I must not be careless in anything. This is Prince Micah's first small exam since his return to the palace, so it is only proper that I come to cheer him on.
But ultimately, Prince Micah was not born from Consort Lori's own belly. You don't need to fake such maternal affection. Even if you were to become pregnant in the future, that child, just like Prince Micah, would still be illegitimate. Since they are illegitimate, from the moment they are born, they can never compare to a legitimate child.
In that case, it seems you're quite confident in the Crown Prince's results this time?
Naturally. Master Webb often praises the Crown Prince's achievements.
Prince Micah is innately intelligent, and he is the top scorer in this small exam.
How is that possible?
Before this, there was only the Crown Prince in the palace, so of course, no matter how he studied, he was unmatched. But things are different now.
It's just a small exam. It doesn't prove anything. No matter what, the Crown Prince is the heir.
Your Majesty, that statement is quite accurate, but no one has ever said that. The one who ascends the throne must absolutely be the legitimate heir.
Mother! How can he, an illegitimate son, surpass me?
Now it appears that Prince Micah is not someone to be underestimated. Forget about failing the exam for now. Remember this, you are not permitted to eat lunch today. Spread the word. Say that the Crown Prince has caught a cold and is so distraught over his exam failure.
Yes.
The Emperor dotes on you so much, he will certainly come to visit and guide you. Remember that scores are important, but what is more crucial is learning how to win your father's heart. Hold on a little longer. The Emperor will be back soon. Has His Majesty returned?
Someone just delivered news, saying His Majesty is staying in Spring Palace to celebrate with the second prince.
That awful Lorraine.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
What Mother said is right. The Crown Prince's recent failure has clearly disappointed Father.
The Crown Prince is, after all, the Empress's son. Even though His Majesty is currently disappointed in him, if the Crown Prince just acts a little pathetic, he will still go easy on him.
If the Crown Prince could truly become a wise ruler, I wouldn't want to turn against my kin or fight with my brother.
If the sun shone brightly on everyone, who would be willing to wager their own life and charge forward with nothing to lose? Remember that everything we do now is not just for ourselves, but also for those who, like us, have suffered injustice since birth, innocent people treated like dirt by the powerful.
I will surely engrave Mother's words in my memory. I must ensure the Crown Prince can never surpass me in studies.
Just relying on academics is far from enough. We also need to stoke the flames in other matters, so that the Emperor's disappointment in the Crown Prince keeps growing exponentially.
I heard the Crown Prince spent the last few days forgetting to eat and sleep just to study. I feel totally inferior. How about next time I give the Crown Prince a break?
You really are a rat who hasn't seen the world. You've only received some attention from Father a few times. What's there to be proud of?
The reason I've received Father's attention these few times is thanks to the Crown Prince. In fact, I should thank Your Highness. If it weren't for your mistakes, I wouldn't have risen so fast.
If you don't want a beating, then remember to watch your mouth.
Your Highness, you're leaving in such a hurry. which perfectly illustrates what a frightened mouse be like.
How dare you!
What are you two doing? Send Prince Micah back to Spring Palace immediately.
Yes.
Don't worry, I've already summoned the physician. Stay here with him. I'll wait outside for the physician.
I understand.
Close the door, don't let the wind blow in.
Yes.
You did well.
Mother, you're amazing. I didn't expect that using chicken blood inside a fish bladder could pass for the real thing.
The Crown Prince is inherently arrogant and poorly behaved. Even though the Empress told him so much, the moment he gets provoked, he will inevitably reveal his true colors. In this palace, the palace staff he has abused and caused harm to are too numerous to count. It's just that His Majesty doesn't know. But through this incident, His Majesty will certainly see clearly.
But Father has already gone to call for the physician. What if the physician actually comes?
In a moment, I will treat your wound beforehand. When the physician arrives, I will say the wound isn't deep and that you insisted on me treating it, not wanting to trouble him. Not only will His Majesty not be suspicious then, but he will also show compassion for you and blame the Crown Prince.
Does it look good?
It looks great.
Mother, I hit Micah so hard in front of Father that I ruined his appearance.
What did you say? How many times have I told you? You must remember to restrain your temper. Why can't you ever remember? If His Majesty hadn't seen it, it wouldn't matter even if you seriously harmed him. But you just had to do it right in front of His Majesty.
I didn't expect that. Just hitting him a few times would cause him to sustain serious injury.
Go. Call the imperial physician who examines me. I want to take Physician Jones to see it myself. How did Prince Micah become so fragile and delicate? Your Majesty.
Empress, why are you here?
The Crown Prince accidentally injured Prince Micah, and he is very regretful and scared. He cried and asked me to bring Physician Jones to treat Prince Micah. I am also worried about Prince Micah's injuries, so I sent the physician I met on the road just now away. I specifically brought Physician Jones along to examine Prince Micah.
You're very thoughtful. Come in.
What is Consort Lori doing here?
I checked Prince Micah's injury. It is not serious. Moreover, Micah did not want to bother the physician, so he asked me to treat the wound for him.
You are simply too kind. In that regard, Micah certainly takes after you.
Your Majesty, Prince Micah has lost so much blood. How can the bandaging be done casually? Since Physician Jones is already here, why don't we have him examine it closely, so that Your Majesty can also be at ease?
Your Majesty, Prince Micah's injury is related to the Crown Prince after all. If the physician discovers the injuries are severe, wouldn't that harm the Crown Prince's reputation?
According to the ancestral rules, the law applies equally to all, even the ruler. How much more so for the Crown Prince? If Prince Micah's injury is truly that serious, I will order the Crown Prince brought here and have him kneel outside the gates of Spring Palace for 3 days. Consort Lori, Why are you being so evasive? Could it be that Prince Micah's injury has some other hidden motive?
Rebandage Prince Micah's wounds.
Yes.
Is this what you call a minor scratch?
Your Majesty, Prince Micah and I did not want this matter publicized, precisely because we were considering the Crown Prince's reputation. But the Empress...
Empress. What did you just state that should be done if Prince Micah's injury is severe?
Have the Crown Prince kneel at Spring Palace for 3 days.
Then hurry and summon the Crown Prince.
After such a public humbling, the dignity of the heir apparent, the Crown Prince, is hanging by a thread.
It seems I came out ahead, and it wasn't in vain that I purposely injured myself.
As long as we dare to fight, we will eventually see the light at the end of the tunnel, and weather the storm to see better days. The Crown Prince is certainly very ill, isn't he?
What are you doing here?
I am here to visit the sick, and to enjoy the spectacle.
Stop gloating. Even if you won this time, my son is still the Crown Prince.
Now is now, and the future is the future. Your Highness, a beating for 1 hour. The pain you inflicted upon Prince Micah yesterday. Are you comfortable enduring it today? Your Highness, just focus on your recovery. Your Majesty.
I pay my respects to your Majesty.
Empress, why do you look so worn out?
Ever since the Crown Prince was punished to kneel, his fever hasn't broken. Yesterday, Consort Lori came to visit the Crown Prince and saw with her own eyes that he was coughing constantly. Before Consort Lori left, I specially begged Consort Lori to plead on my behalf, asking your Majesty to come to Tranquility Palace and see the Crown Prince. I didn't expect that Consort Lori wouldn't mention it to your Majesty at all.
I pity the Crown Prince, but in my heart, your Majesty is far more important. I was afraid the Crown Prince's chill might infect your Majesty's imperial health, which is why I kept silent.
Prepare the carriage for Tranquility Palace.
I told you already, no one can replace the status of the Crown Prince.
I can't keep His Majesty here, but you can't keep him either.
I know that. I shouldn't have had a conflict and fought with Micah. I humbly ask Father to punish me.
You have punished yourself. It is enough that you recognize your mistake.
Your Majesty, Master Webb is currently in the Hall of Ministers, singing the praises of Prince Micah. Apparently, Prince Micah wrote an essay about Your Majesty. Master Webb thought it was excellent and took it to the Literary Society meeting. Surprisingly, Prince Micah's essay was praised by all the great scholars.
Oh? To the Hall of Ministers.
Yes.
Father!
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, don't waste your breath. His Majesty has already left.
You did this on purpose.
Your Majesty, you always talk about the difference, but compared to a son who only knows how to play the victim, beg for sympathy, and is completely useless. His Majesty cares more about the other son, and the brilliant accomplishments he brings to him and the entire imperial family, regardless of whether he is legitimate or not.
You! You must hold on. Master Webb is about to hold another small exam. This time, we absolutely cannot allow those two lowborns to continue being so brazen. Son! My son! Son! Summon the physician. Son!
News just came from Tranquility Palace, saying that the Empress forced Crown Prince to study hard all night, and Crown Prince was exhausted, fainting on the spot.
Those powerful nobles standing at the top. I think that standing high enough will allow them to look down on everyone, but they don't realize that under their ruthless, tyrannical suppression and discrimination, no one dares to speak the truth anymore. And they have been blinded by all the flattery. This is their just desserts. A person is calculating, as Her Majesty would never concede defeat like this. We need to be careful. Don't let her temporary setback mislead us.
Understood.
Your Majesty, the Crown Prince's health must be the absolute priority.
I know that. But now Lorraine and Prince Micah are hounding the Crown Prince constantly. What am I supposed to do? In this upcoming small exam, the Crown Prince absolutely cannot afford to lose again. Absolutely not. Go and bring that person to the palace for me.
Your Majesty, you mean...
Your Majesty, calling upon me this time, do you have another worry on your mind?
I need you to ensure the Crown Prince has a smooth path, clearing all obstacles and reaching the summit successfully.
Achieving this wish is not difficult, but the process is somewhat complicated, and it will severely impact your spiritual merit. Don't worry, Your Majesty. Since I was able to help you successfully become the mother of the nation last time, I will certainly ensure that His Highness the Crown Prince gets what he desires.
Your Majesty, witchcraft is forbidden in the palace. If we are found out...
As long as we succeed, any risk, any sacrifice is worth it. This time, I want Lorraine Scott to be utterly reduced to nothing but dirt beneath my feet.
Time really flies, doesn't it? In the blink of an eye, it's time for Prince Micah's minor exam day. This time, Prince Micah is sure to come out on top.
Lately, Her Majesty has been lying low. I can't shake the feeling something's off, so we'd better stay sharp.
Yes.
Your Majesty, what brings you here?
These days, Prince Micah keeps impressing me. So today, I've come again to see what other surprises he has in store.
Your Majesty, in this exam, the Crown Prince has the edge.
Indeed. Splendid. Simply splendid.
To earn Your Majesty's praise is an honor for me and Crown Prince. Your Majesty,
Empress, you've worked hard these days.
it is only my duty. Those of humble birth are said to be short on talent too, and no matter how hard they try, they're just all show and no substance.
Tonight I will visit Tranquility Palace to dine with the Empress and Crown Prince.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I read Crown Prince's essay today. It was truly brilliant. And I am completely convinced. Besides, lately the Crown Prince seems like a different person. Is someone secretly coaching him?
We all know what Crown Prince is. Talent is like deep down. Only slow starters work harder. Rotten wood never blossoms. Much less overnight. We must find out why, and fast. See how our dear the Crown Prince suddenly sprouted wings and soared sky high.
Understood.
My respects to your majesty.
What brings Consort Lori to my palace?
I heard that recently the Crown Prince's grades have improved by leaps and bounds. And as the mother of Prince Micah, I naturally wanted to seek some guidance from your majesty.
Consort Lori, I told you this a long time ago. The legitimate heir is the legitimate heir, and the illegitimate is the illegitimate. Some people are born only to be ants beneath the feet of others.
I know that Her Majesty holds resentment towards me, but Prince Micah is still the Emperor's own flesh and blood. Your Majesty, since you holds the noble title of the Mother of the Nation, you should act as an example to the realm.
Consort Lori, there is no need to waste your time here. The reason I ascended to this throne is for the admiration of all, and to enjoy the power and riches. As for the lives of others, they have nothing to do with me. I am tired. See her out.
The Empress is much more cautious than noble consort Amber was before.
When I came today, I wasn't expecting Her Majesty to tell me the truth anyway. Don't you feel like Tranquility Palace is unusually quiet? Not even the sound of birds or insects remains.
What kind of place would be so unwelcoming to living things?
A place where death outweighs life.
Nature at birth is fundamentally good. Natures are similar, but habits make them diverge, if not taught.
I have been investigating for days. I asked everywhere in the palace, but there is nothing unusual and no palace staff are missing.
Could it be that we were overthinking things?
The Emperor's domain includes not only the palace, but the world outside as well.
Officer, I deliver vegetables to the palace. Look, these are all top-quality vegetables. You can't just throw them around like this. These are for the Emperor. You can't mess them up.
Oh, you! You dare to come here and deliver food again? Last time, it was your vegetables that made my lady sick to her stomach.
Sean, you can't make such accusations. Why would I ever harm Her Highness?
You still dare to lie? I'll take you before Her Highness right now. Let's see your explanation.
Sean! Sean, I truly never harmed Her Highness. Greetings, Your Highness. I beg Your Highness to spare my life. I truly didn't harm you.
Venerable sir, you have no need to fear. I had someone bring you here because I merely wanted to ask if there has been anyone missing in this city recently.
Your Highness, how did you know about this?
You can tell me everything you know. Don't worry. For all the losses today, I will pay you double the compensation.
Your Highness, do you truly intend to investigate this? I beg Your Highness to save my child. My child is missing!
What do you mean by missing?
It has been several days now. There's no sign of my son alive, nor any trace of him deceased. It's not just my son. Many commoners throughout the city have had their children disappear. From infants in swaddling clothes to those 7 or 8 years old. The people have filed complaints, but the local officials have done nothing.
Isn't there a great drum of appeal in front of the palace gates? Why didn't you strike it?
The so-called Great Drum of Appeal is supposed to be for all under heaven to voice their grievances. But to actually strike it, you have to endure 50 lashes. 50 lashes. Before we even see the Emperor, we might be beaten to death.
So, the so-called Great Drum of Appeal is merely a pretense of equality maintained by those in power.
Sir, regarding what happened today, you must keep this a secret. Don't worry. I will investigate this matter and give you all an explanation.
Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you, Your Highness.
Mother, how do you plan to investigate?
I have a feeling that this matter is related to the Empress. It looks like tonight, I must go to Tranquility Palace again.
I knew you two were on night duty tonight. Sean. Since we've been assigned to different palaces, it's been hard to meet up. Oh, I happen to be off duty today. How about we find a place and have a few drinks? But don't worry. We'll just catch up in the alley next door. It won't take long. Come on, let's go.
Go.
Mother, did you smell anything? Any strange odor?
Take this.
Mother, what's going on? Why is there deceased children in Tranquility Palace?
When I was outside the palace, I heard there was a sorceress who could use certain unorthodox methods to make the wishes of those who sought her come true. I believe the Empress secretly consulted this sorceress using living souls to perform some sort of ritual for the Crown Prince.
The Empress, just to serve her own selfish desires, her innocent children. They were so young. Their lives were just beginning.
When power is in control, the common people are nothing more than prey for the powerful. The Empress is capable of winning over officials. This action of hers is simply taking advantage of people who are unable to speak out.
Just because they are poor, do they deserve to be bullied?
When facing such injustice, only we, who are also on the bottom rung, can truly empathize. Those powerful elites born with a silver spoon in their mouths won't. They'll just think we are insignificant. So we deserve to be their servants, their puppets, or just bodies littering their path to success.
Mother, what are you going to do?
An empress. And a crown prince. No one dares to touch them except the emperor. So what we need to do is make sure the emperor is also implicated.
Mother! Help! Somebody! Mother!
My dear, why did you suddenly fall into the lake?
Your Majesty, last night, Consort Lori was strolling by the lake with Prince Micah when suddenly Consort Lori fell into the water. It seemed as if someone had pushed her from behind.
Your Majesty, please don't listen to his nonsense. I am severely ill. Please leave for now, Your Majesty, so you don't catch my illness. Otherwise...
Imperial physician, hurry! What exactly is going on?
Reporting to Your Majesty, Consort Lori's pulse is stable and there are no signs of illness.
Reporting to Your Majesty, news just came from the Imperial study. It is said that Prince Micah, while having tea with Master Webb, suddenly vomited blood. The Imperial physicians checked him and said the symptoms are unclear.
Your Majesty, I heard outside the palace walls that if one is afflicted by something unclean, misfortune will follow ceaselessly. I, myself, do not fear these things, but I worry if we don't investigate promptly. It might bring harm to Your Majesty.
Investigate. Conduct a thorough investigation immediately.
Yes.
His Majesty has left, and I heard people in the palace mentioning to His Majesty the matter of commoners' children going missing. His Majesty is truly enraged this time. He is leading the Imperial Guards now, searching the palace thoroughly.
Just having His Majesty investigate is not enough. Spread the word, so the court officials will respond quickly, coming to the palace to see what happens. The bigger we make this incident, the harder it will be for the Empress to handle.
Understood.
Look.
Your Majesty, things are bad. His Majesty is personally leading the search of the chambers, and they're about to search here.
What? This is such a major thing. Why are you only just bringing me the news now?
This time, His Majesty is leading the people himself, saying he's afraid someone in the palace is conducting improper activities. The staff in the various chambers, under His Majesty's anger, simply didn't dare to leak the news.
Mother! We need to hurry and destroy those things in the courtyard, or when Father truly arrives here with his guard.
His Majesty has arrived.
Oh no.
It looks like time has run out. Your Majesty, what is this about?
Recently, Consort Lori and Prince Micah have suffered continuous unfortunate incidents, suddenly coughing up blood. I suspect that someone in this palace has employed forbidden magic. We have now searched all the other quarters. All that is left is the Empress's chamber and Consort Lori's abode.
Consort Lori has always been healthy, so how could she, without any warning, suddenly develop a serious issue? And why is it just her and Prince Micah? Could it be that Consort Lori is deliberately acting this way to gain Your Majesty's attention?
Your Majesty, no one would joke around with their own life.
I was only guessing, yet Consort Lori is already annoyed. Does that mean you admit it?
If everything Your Majesty said were true, shouldn't you allow the guards to search so you can confirm my supposed methods of seeking favor?
Search.
There is a child's body here.
There is one here too. I have found one here as well.
Your Majesty, please spare me. Your Majesty, please spare me. This has nothing to do with me. It was all Her Majesty who ordered me to use dark arts to help the Crown Prince ascend the throne.
Father, I...
You deplorable wretch. The Empress is the mother of the nation. How could you commit such atrocities?
Your Majesty, my son is the legitimate heir. He is the Crown Prince. He is rightfully entitled to the throne. But there are those who don't want to see my son succeed. As a mother, I only wanted to assist my son. I was just striving to do my best.
So you conspired with the witch and harmed innocent children?
To be of service to the Crown Prince, isn't that a great honor for those commoners?
Driven by selfish ambition and disregarding human life. How can such a person be fit to be the mother of the nation? I respectfully request Your Majesty to depose the Empress.
Depose the Empress. Depose the Crown Prince. Depose the Empress. Depose the Crown Prince.
Hear my decree. The Empress should have been a role model for all women of the realm. Yet now, She has been reckless with human life and victimized the innocent. I hereby strip her of the title of empress and grant her the means to end her own life. The crown prince acted illicitly, with malicious intent, and lacks the competence of an heir. I hereby strip him of the title of crown prince and order him to leave Suncrest, never to step foot in Suncrest again.
I knew you'd come to see me off one last time.
What goes around comes around. When you committed those wrongs, you should have expected this outcome today.
It's your sister who was foolish. I originally intended to support her, but she didn't have the ambition and insisted on leaving the palace. I had no choice, so on the day she left the palace, I gave her a little nudge. I hoped she wouldn't disappoint my good intentions.
You didn't even ask my sister what she wanted. How dare you make decisions for her?
Who in this world doesn't want wealth and the Emperor's favor? It was her honor that. I even noticed your low-born sister.
It's true, the world has no shortage of people who are only in it for themselves. But not everyone is like you, with only power in their heart and only profit in their eyes. What my sister wanted was never any of this. She simply wanted her freedom to live out her life peacefully with me.
Consort Lori, the silken cord is ready.
There's no point talking to a wall. I think I have nothing left to say to you. Drag her up. Help her ascend.
I am the Empress. Who dares lay a hand on me? I am the Empress. Who dares touch me? No! Let go of me!
Just now you said you were the one who gave my sister a nudge. Well, now, it's my turn to give you a shove. I want you to taste what it's like to have someone else determine your fate. Get moving. My sister is waiting down below for you to bow and apologize. Chancellor Myers, you're truly magnificent today.
Why do you refuse to bow to Consort Lori?
Did you truly think I wouldn't see through how the Empress fell from grace? A person who stops at nothing for wealth and glory. Why should I bow to them?
You
misunderstand, Chancellor Myers. I truly hold you in high regard.
Instead of being here, Consort Lori, saying things you don't mean, you should spend more time praying for your own good fortune.
How can he speak to you like that?
Chancellor Myers is just and upright, and perfectly impartial. There are few officials like him left in court these days. No matter how much he misunderstands me, we must not offend a person of such unwavering integrity.
But he told you to pray for your own good fortune.
That was not a curse.
Consort Lori, receive the imperial decree.
It must be an edict from the Emperor conferring the title of new Empress upon Mother.
By the mandate of heaven, the imperial edict states, Consort Lori, due to her dignified and virtuous nature, diligence, and gentle compliance, is hereby promoted to imperial noble consort. This is a directive.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for your grace.
Mother, you're mature and reserved, learned and talented. So why did Father only give you the title of Imperial Noble Consort and not Empress?
No matter how hard I tried, in the Emperor's heart, I'm still merely a palace maid, a servant. Although he never said these words, this is the truth that he accepts.
Are you saying, Mother, that Father thinks the same as the Empress?
What the Emperor thinks is unimportant. From the day I entered the palace, what I have aimed for has never been the position of Empress. I'm here to thank His Majesty for his favor. Please announce my presence. Thank you.
Noble Consort Lori, His Majesty is busy right now.
Your Majesty.
It's fine. I will wait here.
Yes.
I remember noble consort Lori is still outside. Let her come in.
Your Majesty, I have one more sip.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
So you are noble consort Lori.
Your Majesty. Who is this?
This is the empress I have just invested. From now on, Lori, you must assist the new empress and manage the imperial harem well.
I understand.
Your Majesty, you just said that noble consort Lori is so virtuous and gentle, kind and considerate. How come she's seen me for so long, yet still hasn't knelt to pay her respects?
If the Empress were sitting beside Your Majesty, I would naturally bow to the Empress and greet you. But right now, the Empress is sitting on Your Majesty's lap. I thought Your Majesty was deeply engrossed, and if I bowed now, I would merely be reminding Your Majesty to mind the rules of propriety.
Noble consort Lori truly lives up to her reputation for being a great flatterer.
I am merely stating the facts. After all, compared to ensuring His Majesty's happiness, I would rather risk incurring the Empress's displeasure than fail to place His Majesty's feelings above all else.
Noble consort Lori is still so thoughtful and sensible. Empress, you go back first. I have something to discuss with noble consort Lori privately. Come here. It's not that I don't want to make you empress. It's just that you come from a humble background. Furthermore, I need the Empress's family's support to stabilize the court.
I have no objection to any of Your Majesty's decisions. This time, I no longer need others to grant me what I seek. I will rely on myself and take it with my own hands. Your Majesty, why are you standing out here in the cold wind?
How dare you? Aren't you going to kneel and show respect to Her Majesty?
What are you doing?
Your Majesty's attendants were disrespectful to me. Could you truly not hear them?
I am the Empress, and you are merely a noble consort. How dare you strike my person?
The thing I dislike the most is abusing power to bully others. However, if you want to talk about rank, I am a noble consort. In this inner palace, besides the Empress, I can strike anyone else.
No matter what, she's my maid. Why are you laughing?
I am only laughing because they were clearly working so hard to support the Empress. Yet in the eyes of the Empress, they are nothing more than servants.
You!
Your Majesty, noble consort Lori is too brazen.
Why are you rushing? I am younger than her, and I am a greater novelty to the Emperor. I will slowly take back all the Emperor's favor that he gave her. Your Majesty, why haven't you come to my quarters for a meal? Your Majesty, when you are not by my side, I truly cannot eat a thing.
Then just sit down and eat with us. Noble consort Lori won't mind.
Your Majesty, I want that one.
Your Majesty, please try this.
The palace staff is here to serve. Just eat.
I wish I could, but I cannot bear to.
Cannot bear to?
Serving food may be a small matter, but it is something I can do, and I naturally want to serve Your Majesty myself. After all, the palace staff doesn't know your preferences as well as I do. The Empress is young. She asks for whatever she thinks of. Since I am older than the Empress, I think more deeply, and naturally I feel more affection for Your Majesty.
Why aren't you eating anymore, Your Majesty?
I just remembered I have other matters. You two eat. I will come to spend time with you tonight.
I respectfully see Your Majesty off.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, wait for me.
Mother, you are so submissive to Father. Do you plan on just going with the flow?
No. I am already fighting for what I want.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, wait for me.
Don't trip. His Majesty has already gone far away.
That wretch noble consort Lori. She came from a servant background. What is there for her to be so smug about? I remember when you entered the palace. You brought that item with you, didn't you?
Your Majesty, you mustn't. If we truly use that item, once someone finds out, it will cause a huge catastrophe.
What is there to fear? I am the Empress. Even if they find out, what can they do? Besides, only by using that item can I seize back all the Emperor's affection.
It's so late. Why hasn't His Majesty arrived yet?
Noble consort, Lori, you don't need to wait. Tonight, His Majesty kept the Empress to wait upon him at his residence.
But earlier today, His Majesty was distant with the Empress. How could he change his mind tonight? Also, His Majesty has never kept a concubine from the inner palace at his residence before.
Something unusual is happening. No matter what she has done, we will certainly expose her schemes. Why is Chancellor Myers kneeling outside the Imperial study?
The incident where the former Empress was involved in implicated many officials. Although Father removed those people, the ones who were reappointed were still noble descendants. Others, no matter how well they performed in the exams, still couldn't hold important positions. They could only allow those noble children to treat them like servants. Chancellor Myers wants to secure justice for the common scholars across the realm, but Father refused to see him.
The powerful are in control, monopolizing official careers. The children of the powerful always stay powerful, and if scholars want to enter officialdom, they must conform to the standards set by the powerful. This is the cruelty of the world, and also the inaction of the Emperor.
Chancellor Myers already holds a high position, but if he wants reform, it's still like trying to stop a carriage with one's arm.
That is because Chancellor Myers hasn't found a way to break the deadlock yet. Sean, go deliver water and food to Chancellor Myers. We cannot let the passion of a person like this fade.
Yes. Your Excellency.
Who sent you?
My lady is noble consort Lori.
Even at my lowest point, I don't need any food that noble consort Lori wheedled out of the Emperor.
I pay my respects to the Emperor and the Empress.
Lori, you arrived just in time. The Empress and I were discussing building some spectacular scenery in the Imperial Garden. Do you have any suggestions?
Your Majesty, I have little knowledge about elaborate scenery. However, as I was arriving, I saw Chancellor Myers kneeling outside the study.
That old stubborn fool. If he likes kneeling, then let him kneel.
I heard that Chancellor Myers wants to abolish aristocracy and reform the official system to give people from humble backgrounds a chance. Humble backgrounds? They are just commoners who gave themselves a pleasing title. But noble consort Lori, you must be able to sympathize with those commoners, aren't you? After all, noble consort Lori used to be just a servant.
Talent can arise from humble origins. As long as a person is ambitious and well-versed in knowledge, regardless of wealth or status, they deserve equal respect and attention.
Are you lecturing me?
I wouldn't dare.
I am tired. Empress, accompany me back to the bedchamber.
A servant is always a servant. Just like noble consort Lori, no matter how high she climbs, the emperor still made me the empress.
Why is the perfume on Her Majesty so intense?
The spices used by the consorts in the harem are only a few types. I really haven't encountered that scent before. The last time I saw her, I didn't notice this to smell on her. Go call a few imperial physicians over. We need to find out quickly what secret our new empress is hiding. I called all of you here today because there is a private matter I wish to look into. If any of you are afraid of being held accountable or getting yourselves into trouble, you may leave now. I swear on my life, I will not stop you, nor will I cause any trouble for you.
Your benevolence in seeking justice for the children, we physicians have all seen.
Although we are only insignificant figures in the palace, we are willing to do our part for noble consort Lori.
Please rest assured, as long as I live, I will ensure your safety and well-being.
Your Highness.
Tell me, have you found anything wrong?
According to noble consort Lori, the substance found on the Empress must be bone fragrance.
Bone fragrance is effective at seducing people and confusing the mind. Although its effects are even stronger than ingested love potions, this type of medicine has long been prohibited. To refine it into bone fragrance, one must use the skin of young women, which is peeled alive and refined over fire.
The Empress used something like this? We must tell Father.
Even if we tell His Majesty, and he deposes the Empress again, it won't be long before women from other powerful families are sent into the palace. Those powerful families are all the same. They treat the common people as less than human, and regard human life as trivial. And this will only continue the vicious cycle.
Then what do you intend to do, Mother?
The Emperor is incompetent, and the nobles hold too much power. If we want to break this vicious cycle, we must eradicate the problem at its roots. May I ask if the bone fragrance have any side effects?
Well,
Noble consort Lori must be here to laugh at me, right?
No. I am here to support Chancellor Myers. The sun and moon were shutted out. Please abolish the old system and promote the common people. I sincerely implore the Emperor to approve Chancellor Myers' policy of change. The powerful elites hold sway, shutting out the sun and moon. Please abolish the old system and promote the common people. I sincerely implore the Emperor to approve Chancellor Myers' policy of reform. The powerful elites hold sway, shutting out the sun and moon. Please abolish the old system and promote the common people. I sincerely implore the Emperor to approve Chancellor Myers' policy of reform.
I greet noble consort Lori. I thank noble consort Lori profusely.
Oh, isn't this noble consort Lori? You certainly know how to play the victim, but His Majesty isn't falling for it. His Majesty said that if you dare to carry on with this foolish behavior again, he definitely won't let you off.
Your Majesty, there is no need to gloat over my misfortune. Soon, you will be the one sent away in tears.
I appreciate noble consort Laurie's sentiment, but please look out for yourself first and stop provoking the Emperor.
What I want is for the Emperor to be consumed by anger.
Your Majesty.
The powerful elites hold sway, shutting out the sun and moon. Please abolish the old system and promote the common people.
Guards! Drag noble consort Laurie to the cold palace.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. What is wrong? Your Majesty?
The Emperor's vitality is depleted, caused by his life force draining away.
You insolent fool. How dare you speak ill of the Emperor?
Why did His Majesty suddenly become like this? Shouldn't you give us an explanation?
What do I have to explain? His Majesty was perfectly fine just now.
This is the bone fragrance found in the Empress's palace.
Impossible. I hid it so carefully. How could you have found it? How did you know I had bone?
The truth always comes out. You dared to use such unorthodox methods in the palace, putting the Emperor in a precarious situation. This alone is enough to merit immediate punishment for your entire clan.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I told you you would leave here crying.
It's you? You set me up.
In terms of intelligence, you couldn't beat the former noble consort Amber. In terms of composure, you fall short of the late Empress. If I hadn't deliberately tolerated you, do you think you would have survived until today? Nevertheless, you certainly served as a useful tool. Take her away and lock her up in the dungeon for now.
Yes.
Release me. Let go. Let go. It wasn't me. Let go.
The physician now understands the Emperor's current condition. Please return to the Imperial Infirmary and instruct the lead physician to send word to all the court officials to enter the palace immediately.
Yes.
Your Majesty, you're awake? Your Majesty.
What happened to me?
The Empress secretly used bone fragrance to seduce you, Your Majesty, which led to the depletion of your vital energy and the separation of your spirit from your body. You are at death's door. Your Majesty, what should surprise you isn't the Empress using forbidden substances. What should surprise you, Your Majesty, is that I have known about this for quite some time.
Then why didn't you speak up sooner?
The Empress's feelings for you, Your Majesty, they were so profound, I naturally had to honor that. Even if Your Majesty wasn't enchanted by the Empress, you were inactive in governing the country, allowing the powerful to flood the bureaucracy and dominate all official careers.
What did you say? Noble consort Amber and the former Empress were right. An insignificant creature, like you, is simply not worth pitying. A rat from the gutter, like you, deserves to be oppressed.
It's precisely because of royals like you, who think so highly of yourselves, who categorize people into classes, that we exist, the so-called insignificant creatures you speak of. But you have forgotten that we are just as human as you are. Yet you have taken away our freedom, our dignity, and even our right to live or perish.
Insolence. Guards. Guards.
Relax, Your Majesty. No one will be coming. Because those who have suffered enough injustice, just like me, wish to achieve justice for themselves.
I treated you kindly. How dare you?
Since the day I entered the palace, what I have desired has never been so-called affection. Furthermore, when I was outside the palace, I saw too much injustice and lawlessness, and the coldness of human nature. That is why I came to your Majesty's side. What I have always wanted was never the position of Empress, but the throne itself.
You.
In the first year of Orion era, noble consort Lori became the Empress Dowager, sharing imperial power with Prince Micah, who ascended the throne as the new emperor. In the same year, they reformed the official system, abolishing the control of the court by the aristocracy, primarily using the imperial exams to recruit talent for the court. In the same year, the Empress Dowager abolished the system of servitude, changing palace service from bondage to employment, with employment contracts renewed annually. In the third year of Orion era, the Empress Dowager opened up commercial opportunities, while also prioritizing agriculture. In the fifth year of Orion era, the Empress Dowager established schools for women, supporting women to enter the court as officials.
We pay our respects to the Emperor and the Empress Dowager.